All right, ladies and gents, week 2 is here for the Spider-Man No Way Home update. And with that, we got 4 notices here from CM Fragment this morning, letting us know that we're getting a bunch of new events. We're also going to be getting a new Vibranium Chest that can give you anything from Black Antimatter to a Mega Tier 2 ticket. We're also going to be getting some free crystals, and they're also bringing back the crystal spending event. So with that being said, let's jump into it so y'all can see all that's coming this week, in order to prepare us for next week when we're going to be getting a mid-month patch, hopefully, please, because I know a lot of you guys are anxiously waiting for uniforms for Sandman, Electro, Green Goblin, you name it, Dr. Octopus even. So, and I am too, right? So I'm really hoping that next week we're going to get 4 new uniforms, 3 awakened characters, and a tier 3. But let's jump into it, man. So Spider-Man inspired update celebration event. Number 1, we got the crystal bonus mission, which is the crystal spending event. So if you wanted to buy Makari's deluxe package, Gilgamesh deluxe package, or Invisible Woman's deluxe package in order to get Dr. Doom, now would be a good time to do it. Now, to be honest with you, this event is essentially a trap, right? They do this on week 2 to drain you of your resources crystal wise, so that next week when they drop new uniforms, like I said, we're expecting 4 new uniforms, could be more, could be less, but next week or maybe the week after, if they're really pushing it back, we're going to be getting uniforms for the remaining cast of Spider-Man No Way Home. So generally what they do in week 2 is have you spend as much crystals as possible, so that when the new uniforms drop, you make some in-game purchases to get more crystals. The rewards here, they're okay, but personally I think at this point they should be giving away about 200 of each of these. The rest of everything else looks pretty good. I think this could have been a mythic, but the legendary is okay, I guess. The 6-star mega rank up ticket, I know a lot of you guys love that, so it's nice to see them bring it back. But considering the fact that Spider-Man was so bad for so long, I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be spending in order to get the 2 Titan records here, so you can get some speed books, tier 3 or Spider-Man, and then you can get back to farming so you can prepare for hopefully Green Goblin tier 3 next week. So this event, it's okay. I'm probably going to be spending some crystals, but I don't think I'm going to get all the way to 11,000. The reason why I say that is because I'll show you guys on the 3rd event here. So the 2nd event is the Vibranium Chest, which is going to give you anything from Black Antimatter to a Mega Tier 2, which is really good. Pretty much anything you get here is useful, but the majority of us are going to get something right down here. So either the Black Antimatter all the way up to the CCF, and then the lucky few are going to get Titan records, and then the super lucky probably get the Mega Tier 2. Moving on. So this is where I'm going to be spending my crystals. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I have all the legendary battles already. I have all the deluxe packages already. But if you don't have those and you wanted to buy those, now would be a good time to get them, because then you can get some of the additional rewards from spending crystals. But they're also bringing back the discount to unequipped CTPs and custom gears. So I'm going to take advantage of this and swap around some CTPs on my PvP characters and possibly some of my PvE characters as well. I've been itching to gamble for some CTPs because I don't have that many extras because of Black Friday and me spending a bunch to try and get brilliance. Speaking of brilliance, as you can see right here, they're also making it so it's triple chance up in order to get a brilliant CTP from 7% to 21%. So if you are chasing a brilliant CTP, now is the best time to gamble for it. It doesn't get any higher than this. Hoping that in 2022 they experiment with 4 times or 5 times the chance. It would be nice to see this go up to maybe 35% or something like that, you know. But nah, I dare to dream, boys. They have to get their money somehow. Moving on. So number 5 here, they have the 7-day check-in event, which they're giving away 220 crystals. It would have been nice to see 222, but I get it, it's 2022. So they're doing 220 crystals for free. I love it. I'll take it. On the whale account, we eat that. On the free-to-play account, we love that. We save that for Makari, or possibly splurge a little bit and get Spider-Man's uniform early and then tier 3 my Spider-Man. Thinking about it. I'm really plotting my next move carefully. So the next thing they did, they actually brought out this Reforging Pack, which is actually not a bad deal. Usually I would not tell you guys to buy the Reforging Pack because you can farm everything you need to reforge, right? You can farm these reforging cores from playing World Boss Legend, and once you play the game for about 6 months, if you're playing properly, you'll be able to get a couple wins in World Boss Legend. So you never need to buy these. I've personally never bought those, and the only reason for you to buy this is if you're a returning player, you're very, very far behind, and you're trying to accelerate your progress to catch up to where players are at right now. That's literally the only reason to buy these crafting cubes. I personally have bought them before, but that was when I was boycotting for 9 months, and I fell really, really far behind because I was doing the bare minimum in the game. Frankly, I was doing that. I was doing less than the bare minimum. Looking at these packs are actually not that bad. Frankly, they're some of the best reforging packs. If you ever wanted to reforge and you didn't have enough cubes or cores stacked up and you were thinking about buying them, now would be a good time to buy them if you needed the uniforms for Black Cat, Gwenpool, or White Fox. Why? Because you get the 30 tokens here. And if you look at the amount of crystals you're getting, that's 1,500 crystals. Keep in mind, 30 tokens is what you need to pick up one of the premium uniforms or the paywall uniforms for White Fox, Gwenpool, or Black Cat. If those uniforms were to be sold for crystals, they would be valued at least 1050 crystals. And frankly, since they're seasonal uniforms, they're being sold for 1,750 crystals. Okay, Kingpin's uniform, for example, Quicksilver uniform, for example, Cable's uniform, for example, all were sold for 1,750. So these 30 tokens here that can buy you one of those seasonal uniforms, that's essentially 1,750 crystals worth of value right here in these 30 tokens. You add that onto this, and you can see you're actually getting a pretty fair deal. That's over 3,000 crystals for $30, plus you get the 300 reforging cores. I'm not telling you to buy this pack, but I am showing you that it's not as bad as it might seem. And even though you can farm these items normally through the game, this is definitely one of the best deals for getting them if you wanted to. Same goes for the crafting cubes here as well. You get the 30 tokens, and like I said, the 30 tokens, they're valued at anywhere from 1050 if the uniforms would be sold for a regular price, 40% discount, and 1750 if they're being sold at the seasonal price, which there are seasonal uniforms. So these two packages here are actually really, really good deals if you need those tokens. Moving on, they have another one of those packages here. However, this time it's actually giving you 3,000 crystals for $30, 3,300 crystals for $30, plus on top of that 30 tokens. So you're essentially getting 5,000 crystals here. 1,750 plus 3,300, that's 5,050 crystals right there. So this effectively makes this deal one of the best in the game, in my opinion. However, that is only if you have not purchased the uniforms for Black Cat, White Fox, or Gwenpool, and you want those uniforms, okay? If you don't want them, you don't care about them, in my opinion, this is still a good deal, but you don't want those uniforms, so the tokens are not as valuable to you. But overall, this is one of the best deals in the game if you're just talking crystal value, because you get those uniforms or get access to one of those uniforms. So that's valued at over 5,000 crystals for me there. And then you get the bios, the black antimatter, and the gold on top. It's actually really, really good. If I didn't already have those uniforms, I would buy these. And this one right here is pretty much the same thing, but it's geared mainly towards mutants. So you still get the 5,000 crystal value for $30. And then you get 300 X genes. So if you were still building, I don't know, somebody like X23 and you needed extra bios for her, even though you can farm her from the crafting lab, but 300 X genes is actually pretty good. You don't really get access to too many X genes elsewhere, especially 300. So let's say you're working on Kid Omega or something like that. Hey, 300 could help you go a long way. Plus, listen guys, when was the last time we got a mutant update? I honestly cannot remember. I'd have to go back and check my videos and check the update log for this game. I cannot remember off the top of my head when the last time we got a mutant update was. So 2022, I'm expecting to see a couple mutant updates and I want to be ready. So I'm stockpiling 900 biometrics or 900 X genes for every mutant that they could possibly touch, so I have something ready so I can max out their uniforms as soon as they get it. Because I'm thinking we're gonna see a lot of uniforms for mutants, if not full-on mutant updates with new mutants coming to the game. But hey, this is actually a pretty good deal. I digress. Let's take a look at the final pack that they're selling, and it's this one right here. So the 2022 New Year package with 2,000 crystals, 400 biometrics. So it's 200 packs, and then North Stones is whatever. The 222 Okay, this one, how much is this? $20. This is actually not a bad deal. They're making it very, very enticing. 20 tokens though, so it means you have to buy it twice and then you have 10 extra tokens left. But they give away 10 tokens from logging in, so you'd have 50 tokens. You would still need another 10 tokens to buy both uniforms. If you buy this 3 times though, you could buy 2 uniforms. Either way, this package is $60. This package is $60 as well to get all 3 of the uniforms, but this one would give you a little bit more crystals, right? Yeah, it would give you 6,600 crystals, which you can then use to get Moonstone, or you could get Sue Storm, so you can get access to Dr. Doom, and then on top of that, you'd be able to pick up the 2 uniforms, Black Cat and White Fox. So this might be a better purchase if you're looking for a deluxe package and you're also looking to pick up those 2 uniforms, Black Cat and White Fox. Let's see this one right here. So this one, yeah, same thing, $20 3 times, so 6,600 crystals, and then you're able to pick up 2 uniforms, and then you get the mutant stuff. Good deals. In my opinion, these are good deals if you spend money on the game. Obviously, if you don't spend money on the game, it doesn't matter if they're good deals or bad deals, because you can't buy them anyways. But overall, these are pretty good deals in my opinion. So we're gonna wrap it up right here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me your thoughts in the comments, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.